Yeah, I'm actually pulling up my questions now.
Let me get this intro video up. I'm guessing the video might not want to work, but welcome to the Tropical Storm. My name is Sean Leva. I am the host. Next to us with the X on his screen, of course, he is the original mascot from the Topeka Tropics from the first game for the first season, Xavion Hunt. On the bottom of us, we have our, I forgot what position. I have the position written down.
Cornerback.
Yeah, cornerback. Um, Antonio Chapman.
Yeah.
Coming out of Rapid City, the Marshalls, who he has gotten to see and play against the Topeka Tropics. Definitely, he did win against us that game, so there wasn't a doubt that we got a good player out of him. But before we even get this going, I am doing a giveaway of a 2005 Kansas Coyotes undefeated ball that is signed by the players that won that 2005 championship. And once we get to the 20 subscribers, I'm going to pick out of the 20. But let's get this going. X, do you want to get your first question in?
Yeah, I'll go on ahead. What's your favorite thing about being with the tropics?
So my favorite thing about being with the Tropics, I'm looking forward to the opportunity to come to Topeka, Kansas. I know it is one of the larger markets in the CIF as far as city size wise, and being in that area, I expect a lot of fan engagement, which is something I'm excited about. I'm also looking forward to new teammates. I know this is the second season for the Tropics, but it'll be a lot of the players' first season with the team. And I'm just looking to build strong bonds, learn from the coaching staff, learn from veteran players, and come in and win some games. The most exciting thing I can say is winning some games. I know that hasn't, we want to get that first dub in, so hopefully we bring it in week one. That's what we're here to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's actually pretty a good answer right there. That we have been looking for a win. What is on your pregame playlist for every game that you have during the season?
So believe it or not, what makes tears come out of my eyes pregame, I listen to Thunderstruck. Um, that's one of my go-tos. I don't even know exactly what I was, and I should give you a little bit of backstory on that. I was in the Army, and I remember the day of my graduation from basic training, they were playing Thunderstruck when I left infantry school, and that song just always stuck with me on big moments. So when it's time for game time, it's like, to me, it's wartime. So I'm Thunderstruck is on my mind, real hard and heavy.
X.
You have
Your
a
turn.
big role. You have a big role in the tropics. How does it feel?
It feels, sustainable. Like it's here. I prepare myself daily, weekly, mentally, physically. So it's nothing that I don't see myself being able to carry whatever load is, whatever responsibility asked of me. Small role, large role, doesn't matter. I'm just ready to contribute in any way possible.
Yes, sir. I've asked this to several players so far. We have gotten an arm, we've gotten a sweaty shirt, we've gotten a hot dog, and we've gotten somebody's shoe. What is the strangest thing you have signed in your career?
Uh, Let me think here. Let me think. I know somebody, I believe last year, they had me sign their baby. Like, I can't remember what part of, like, I think it was like the back of the baby's neck, maybe. I can't, like, it might have been something like that.
I can see that.
Right.
You do you have any ideas for the tropics?
Any ideas? So I really don't. I'm not really coming in with too much of a say so or any type. Like I'm really coming in to learn and see the culture that's already there in Topeka and just to help grow off of that and help contribute in whatever shape or form. Like I said, this is my first year with the team, so I'm going into it level headed and looking to pick up what I can, contribute where I can, and eventually, like I said, get that first win week 1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know some of these players don't like eating before games. Like the only time they'll eat is around breakfast, or they either get a meal after the game or save a plate for after the game. But what is your favorite pregame meal?
Favorite pregame meal? Um, I typically on game days like to have a smoothie with some protein in it. But I'll tell you what my smoothie consists of: banana, strawberries, almonds, cashews, peanut butter. That's usually my go-to pregame, and I might snack on like some trail mix or something, but nothing too heavy. Everything light on game day.
Do you like being with the tropics?
Yeah, I'm excited. This was like I told one of the coaches when they first brought me on. I said this is where I wanted to be. Last season, I had some interest in Topeka, and things just didn't work out at the time. And I'm just glad that it all worked out now, and I'm very excited to be coming to Topeka. I think about it every day. I'm excited to get up there, get engaged with the community, just be a positive light within the community, and create new memories, new good, fond memories for the city of Topeka.
Yes, sir. I know you said you had interest here in Topeka, but it didn't work out. Um, as you said, didn't work out. I do want to announce that the Tropics are doing tryouts on December 18th at 1 p.m. at Washburn University. So if you can, go over there, try out, see if you make the team. Um, but what is your favorite memory on the field?
My favorite memory on the field would have to be um, my first game with Rapid City, my first preseason game last year with Rapid City. And it was just more so a full circle moment for me. Um, I remember a few years ago when this dream of mine that I'm living now, it didn't seem possible. I didn't know how I would make it possible. And I was going to different arena tryouts and things of that nature. And then to go from um, being in college and bouncing around from school to school to getting cut my red shirt junior year in the middle of the season, and then going to different arena tryouts, and then eventually making a team. Well, I made every team I actually tried out for, but deciding to move forward with the developmental team. I remember getting my first interception, a full circle moment. Going from that to suiting up for a CIF team last year was a very big deal for me because arena football is something I wanted to do since I was in third grade, 2005. So I'm 26 now, so this was like a full circle moment. Being in that big arena, seeing those fans, it really brought a lot of emotions out of me. Now I'll say that was my most fun moment. But now that I'm not wet behind the ears anymore, and I'm over the hype, it's time to just get in and win. Like that's all I'm focused on.
Do you think that the tropics can improve?
Um, that in itself, I mean, of course, like we want to get a win, so that's step one as far as improving there. But as far as improving overall, like I said, I want to contribute any way I can. So if whatever way I'm contributing is helping us improve, that's what I'm all for. I don't know the ins and outs, so we're following Coach Jackson's lead. We have other great coaches on the coaching staff, so we're following their lead. They know how to help us improve. They're going to take us over the hump, and we're just going to follow their lead, take good coaching, go out on the field and perform.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know with Coach Jackson at when I'm at the tryouts with with Xavion, which you guys call him X. Um, we're going to be seeing Coach Tyus, Coach Williams, and the owner of the Tropics. which hopefully we do get some big guys on that side. But what do you do off the field?
Off the field, so on a day-to-day basis, so I'm in on a day-to-day basis, I'll say I work out a lot. That is like the number one thing, like preparation. So off the field, I work out a lot. I also cook. I love cooking. I'm a chef in my part time. Arena football has opened up the doors for acting opportunities, which I've taken on in the past. Back in 2021, I was on a TV show called The Game, the reboot. The original was on BET. The reboot came out on Paramount Plus. So arena football opened up a lot of doors for me off the field. Something else, I have a degree in business, so I'm in sales and marketing. I've been doing that for over a year now. So I'm bringing that with me to Topeka because I do work remotely and everything. But yeah, it's just a fun lifestyle. It's definitely a big blessing, and I'm very thankful every day for the opportunity to be called a pro.
Yes, sir. We have a comment from a Topeka Tropics fan, which his name is Dustin DiSerrano. You're going to be seeing him more often at the games, even at the away games. He said, "Any guys you have played with or against on this year's squad?"
Yeah, so Dean, I know he was on the team last year. We were college teammates. We won a championship in junior college together. Um, I know Dwayne Autry when I was in college. I remember Dwayne was playing for Texas Revolution, and I remember I was like, "Hey, wow, arena football! That's something I've always wanted to do." And he gave me tickets. This was about 5 years ago when I was in college, and now I look up, and him and I are on the same team. Somebody else. So I've communicated with LG. I know you all don't know him as LG, but the defensive back. Um, he's somebody I knew prior. There's somebody else. I'm trying to think here. Oh yeah, Julian Walker, newly signed wide receiver. We were together in Indianapolis, Indianapolis Enforcers, and I believe that may be it. Somebody else may come to mind, but yes, a few guys that I've seen before, cross paths with, and I am expecting a high level competition out of all these guys. Dwayne's a great leader. Julian's a great leader. I know Coach Curtis Williams is on staff now, and I know he's a great leader. It's nothing but positive things I've heard about every single one of these guys. So we're looking to come in here and win games, and that's all there is to it.
Yes, sir. X. Get your next question going. And before I even let him do this next question, as you mentioned, Ball Hawk, Dwayne Autry, and LG Landrian Gordon,
Yeah.
which I've been trying to get to interview him. We just haven't been able to have the time for it. How is it gonna look on the field as having them as teammates?
I'm excited. As far as work ethic, I know both of those guys work hard. I'm about 7 years younger than both of those guys. So I'm definitely leaning on their leadership, but I'm definitely looking to share that defensive backfield with those guys. I know they're dogs. I know they want me to come in and do what I do. You know, I just want to be able to support these guys. I'm like not looking to step on any toes. We all want the same goal, and that's to win the ring. I don't care if we were 0-10 last year. This is a new season, and we're gonna wake the CIF up. So yeah, let's get to it, man. Dwayne and LG, they know what's up, man. It's time to get this ring.
Would you ever hang out with the Tropics?
Yeah. So I definitely believe in team bonding and things of that nature. So I'm pretty sure after we get that first dub, we might celebrate as a team. On a day-to-day basis, I'm pretty sure we'll cross paths like sharing meals. Like I know we'll have like different sponsors, for instance, there in Topeka. So I'm definitely wouldn't mind going out to grab a bite to eat with my teammates and things of that nature.
Yes, sir. I've gotten answers from military nights and all that. What is your specialty night idea for the Tropics when they have the season go again?
Yes, so I'll definitely look forward to military night. As I mentioned, I was in the National Guard for about 6 years as an infantry soldier. And so that night will also be a full circle moment for me because I do remember being in basic training, telling myself, one day you're going to be in an arena football field and nobody's going to know how you got there from the Army. So, hey, that's why I'm definitely looking forward to our veterans coming out that night, and hopefully getting a win from that night and celebrating with them as well.
Also, sorry for interrupting you, X. What is a football idea you would like to have the Tropics to have for the specialty nights? Because I've heard of like camo footballs for the military night and all.
I like that idea, camo football. That's something I didn't even think about. But you took the answer right from me. Camo footballs for military night. That would be so nice. That's something we should get going.
Where would you guys go once you win the game?
I don't even know. I've never been to Topeka a day of my life. I've been through Kansas. I've been through Wichita, but I don't know what Topeka is like whatsoever. But for me, after winning, I want some wings. So if there's a B Dubs or wherever I can get some wings from, that's where I'm headed.
There's actually one here in Topeka that's called Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, we have those here. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dustin did say we appreciate your service, and I do want to say thank you for your service and thank you for your time
No problem. Thank
for the country.
you. Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem.
Dustin also said,
And
"Go ahead, John. Go ahead."
what is your favorite college?
So it's fine. I'm glad you asked. We've been number one in the nation for the last 2 seasons. University of Georgia. I am from Georgia myself. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. So it's nice to see my Bulldogs. We're gonna be back in the championship. It's really an easy bracket. I'm not gonna sleep on TCU, Michigan, nor Ohio State, but I do expect my team to prevail and win another championship.
We did get another one from Dustin saying pool party at my house. It's definitely happening.
Cool, cool.
All right, let's get on with the last question on my end, and then we'll get to the fans' questions. See if they have any questions.
Xavion might be running the show.
Yeah, he'll be right back, knowing that it's gonna take only a second.
Okay.
But I will say it. Thank you for your service, and it is an honor to be able to meet you here.
Oh man, thank you for having me here, man. I'm definitely, like I said, I've been thinking about Topeka a lot. So,
I'm sorry about that. My phone kind of just took out
oh yeah,
my whole area.
technology, it happens.
All right. Um. Uh. X, did you have another question for him, or was that
Uh,
all for you?
that was all for me.
All right. Um. This is the last question for me, but like I said, I'll do the fans' questions after. What do you expect from the season and coming up for the next few years if you come back to Topeka?
So what I expect for this season, I know I have some. I'm not even gonna say we're gonna have growing pains. I'm not gonna speak that into existence, man. I'm looking forward to great coaching unity from among all players, level-headedness, willingness to learn from each other, and understanding that somebody may be strong in one area than the next person, but we need to work on our weakest links and build each other up. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to winning. And I can't wait to celebrate that first win with the city of Topeka. It's not just going to mean a lot to you guys. It's going to mean a lot to me, too. It's going to mean a lot to me that it means a lot to you. So it's part of my drive is to make that happen sooner rather than later.
Yes, sir. Dustin said, any kickoff song ideas?
Say again. I didn't hear you.
Dustin DiSerrano said, kickoff song ideas.
Kickoffs.
Yeah, kickoff song ideas.
Oh, kickoff song ideas. Okay. Many Man by 50 Cent. All Eyes on Me by Tupac. We can go Rough Riders by DMX. Um, we can go, let's say Super Gremlin, Kodak Black. Um, man, yeah, Thunderstruck. Don't forget Thunderstruck now. But yeah, those are some great songs like being played during kick. That'll fire me up. That'll fire me up for sure.
Yes, sir.
Just,
Yes, sir.
just
I think the one good song for us would be Super Gremlin.
Yeah,
That's a bop.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Um,
Dustin
but
also said that you got a mentor in the ball hawk.
Say again.
you got a mentor in the ball hawk.
Oh yeah, him and LG, man. I'm looking to learn and pick those guys' brains a lot, man. But yeah, for sure with Ball Hog, man. Him and we communicate. I had his number before I even signed, man. So like I said, I've been talking to him off and on for the last 5 years. He been giving me great advice since I was in college, man. So he's definitely something. I'm glad we play the same position. I know it's I know he's a downhill guy. He's a hard hitter. I want technically sound. I just want us to have great communication on the field and off the field, and definitely I know he'll lead the way. Like I said, I know he's coming off a championship in the CIF, so we're looking to double down and do that again here in Topeka.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dustin said we saving Thunderstruck for your INTs.
Okay, cool. We can do that.
Um, but is there anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to my mother, Teresa. Um, she's definitely been there for me. I want to give another shout out to my older brother. His name is Ray Ray. He made it to the league, so he inspired me to start playing football. I played at Arizona State and made it to Indianapolis Colts training camp. Um, so those are two very important people in my life. And I also want to give a shout out to God, Jesus Christ, man. I wouldn't be here without him, man. Everything I've accomplished, he's kept me sane. He's kept me healthy. So that's where I want to give my shout outs to, man.
Yes, sir. We are glad to have you on the Tropics squad. We can't wait to see you out on that field this year.
Yeah, man.
I do also want to thank the owner. I've been thanking the owner for the last few episodes. I do want to thank the owner, Trevor Burdett, which I'll be seeing on the 18th, for having this team back and bringing in these awesome players, including you, Antonio. I've seen how you play off the game that you guys played against us last year. Um, just we're ready to get that championship. We're ready to see you guys have that ring and have the championship shirts and the hats ready to go.
Let's get it.
But is there anything else you want to say, X?
Nope, I have nothing else to say.
Um, but I do thank you, Antonio, for coming on. Let's go get that championship and let's get tropical.
Let's get tropical, man. I'll see y'all in Topeka.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said too, me and X will be at tryouts on the 18th at 1 p.m. at Washburn at their indoor practice facility, getting video and all that for our next show, or a show in a week, um, which hopefully I can get Trevor Burdett on the show. So, yeah. This is a tropical storm. My name is Sean Leva. Next to me is Xavion Hunt, my co-host, and we have our guest for the night, Antonio Chapman. Thank you for joining in. Let's get tropical. Peace.
Peace.